Rank correlation. Definition: the coefficient of correlation in respect of the ranks of some two characteristics of an individual or an observation is called the rank correlation coefficient, and the rank correlation coefficient is usually denoted by rho. We have already seen what is correlation, that is, if you take two variables x and y, we know how to calculate the value of correlation coefficient r. So in case of rank correlation, what we do is, based on the ranks of x and y, we calculate the correlation, and that's called as rank correlation. We have few expressions for rank correlation coefficient. That is, in the case of non-repeated ranks, that is, if you take the classroom and if you assign ranks to the students, and if none of the ranks are repeating, then we have this case, that is, in case of non-repeated ranks. To calculate the value of rank correlation coefficient rho, we use the formula rho equal to 1 minus 6 into summation of x minus y whole square divided by n into n square minus 1, where x is the rank of the first variable and y is rank of second variable, and here x minus y whole square can also be called as d square, and n is the number of values given. Now in the second case, that is, in case of repeated ranks, that is, if you assign ranks to the students in a classroom and if some ranks are repeating, then we have the second case, and we use the formula for rho calculation as rho equal to 1 minus 6 into summation d square plus m into m square minus 1 divided by 12 and so on, divided by n into n square minus 1. That is, suppose you take the case where two students, they have the same rank, then m will be equal to 2. And if you, in the same class, two students are having the same rank, say they are competing for rank 2 and 3, and say three students are competing for 9th, 10th and 11th rank, then again you will have to calculate the value of m and solve it. So here m denotes the number of times a magnitude is repeated. So if two students are having the same rank, then m will be equal to 2. If three students are having the same rank, then m will be equal to 3, like that. Few notes. First one, if the rankings of x and y are entirely in the same order, like for example, the ranks of x are say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if the ranks of y are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that means when x is taking rank 1, y is also having rank 1. So in such cases, suppose you calculate summation of x minus y whole square, what do you get? X is 1, corresponding value of y is also 1, so you get 1 minus 1, that will be 0, so 0 square, you get 0 here, plus 2 minus 2, 0 again, so you get 0 square, plus 3 minus 3, 0, so 0 square, plus 4 minus 4 whole square, plus 5 minus 5 whole square. Like that, if you continue, the value of summation x minus y whole square will be equal to 0, or you can say summation d square will be equal to 0. Now if you are taking the case where the ranks are non-repeated, then what will be the value of rho here? Rho will be equal to 1 minus 6 into summation d square will be 0, so this whole term here becomes 0, so you get the value of rho equal to 1. If rho is equal to 1, then it is called as perfect direct correlation. Now if the ranks of x and y are entirely in the opposite order, like for example, if you assign the ranks of x as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the corresponding values of y are, or the corresponding ranks of y are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So when x is taking rank 1, the rank of y is 5. So if you calculate the difference, you get 1 minus 5. So the value of x minus y will be minus 4. Minus 4 square, you get 16. So like that, if you continue, say you calculate 2 minus 4, that is minus 2 whole square. Like that, if you calculate all the values of x minus y whole square, and if you add it, the value of summation x minus y whole square will be equal to 40. Then this value can be substituted over here, and based on that, if you calculate the value of rank, or sorry, rho, the value of rho will be equal to minus 1, and this will give us the perfect inverse correlation. Third notice, that is for this particular case, when you are taking the case of repeated ranks, then we use note 3. If two or more magnitudes are repeated, then there will be a tie for a rank. That is, if two students get the same rank and if both of them should be assigned the second rank, then there is a tie. In such cases, we assign the average rank to all those magnitudes and use the correlation factor m into m square minus 1 by 12 along with summation d square in the formula for rho, where m denotes the number of times a magnitude is repeated. The correlation factor must be added every time the tie occurs for a particular rank. We will see this in detail when you are considering the problems. Suppose there is a tie for fifth rank among three magnitudes. So three students, they have got the same marks and they all should be assigned the fifth rank. Then in such case there is a tie. So what we do is, to assign rank for every student here, what we do is we take the average of the three ranks in a row starting from 5. So 5, 6 and 7, these numbers will be added, divided by 3 because you are considering 3 magnitudes here. So for all these 3 students who are competing for 5th rank, they will be getting rank 6, or they will all be assigned with rank number 6. Then for the next contestant, what we do is we will be assigning the rank as 8. That is, after 7, which number you are getting, that rank will be assigned to the next candidate. And here, since 3 students are having a tie for 5th rank, the value of m will be equal to 3. So let's see few problems based on these things. Now, first problem here, 10 competitors in a beauty contest are ranked by 2 judges in the following order. Compute the coefficient of rank correlation. So here the participants have been assigned with some rank. So here these are the ranks given by 2 judges here. These are the ranks assigned by the first judge and these are the ranks assigned by the second judge. So now we will calculate the coefficient of rank correlation. So first what we calculate is d square. To calculate d square, what is d square equal to? That is equal to summation of x minus y whole square. These are the, let these be the values of x and let these be the values of y. So x minus y whole square should be calculated for every value over here. So let's take the first case, that is 1 minus 6, that is minus 5. If you square it, you get plus 25. So the first value taken by d square is 25. Similarly, the next ranks here are 6 and 4. So 6 minus 4 is 2. If you square it, you get 4. Then you have 5 minus 9, that is minus 4. If you square it, you get 16. Like that, if you continue, the last value is 8 here. 8 minus 7, that is 1. If you square it, you get 1. So these are all the corresponding values of d square for these values of x and y. So now if you add all these values of d square, I get summation d square, which is equal to 158. What is n? N is equal to the number of values which are given, and here they have already clearly mentioned in the question 10 competitors. So n is equal to 10, or you can even get that by using the table. So n is equal to 10. Put this value of n, put this value of summation d square in the formula for rank correlation coefficient. So rho is equal to 0.042. Second problem, 10 students got the following percentages of marks in 2 subjects, capital X and capital Y. Compute their rank correlation coefficients. So these are the marks obtained in subject X and these are the marks obtained in subject Y. Now here in the previous problem, they had directly given you the ranks here. In this problem, they have not given the ranks, they have given the marks obtained. So based on these marks, you will have to first assign rank for subject X and rank for subject Y. So let's do that first. So in first subject, that is subject X, which is who is having the maximum marks. The maximum marks here is 98. That is here. So 98 is the maximum marks in subject X. So first rank will be assigned to the student who has scored marks 98. Similarly, the next highest mark here is 90. So that student will get rank number 2. Like that, if you write the ranks for all these marks obtained here, these are the ranks. So the last rank will be assigned for the student who has scored 25 marks. Next, similarly, we take the marks of Y. So these are all the marks of Y, and the highest marks are obtained by the student who has scored marks 91. So he will get the first rank, and the second rank for the student who has scored 86 marks, and the last rank is obtained by the student who has scored 47 marks. So based on these ranks of X and Y, we calculate the value of D square, which is equal to X minus Y whole square. So 4 minus 3, that is 1, 1 square, which is 1. 9 minus 9 whole square, that's equal to 0 square. So like that, we can calculate the values of D square for these values of X and Y. And if you calculate summation D square, it will be equal to 30. Now what is N here? N is equal to 10, because 10 values are given, or directly in the question itself they have given 10 students are there. So N is 10. Now again use the same formula for row, because you can see that the ranks are not repeating here, or no two students are having the same rank. So row is equal to 1 minus 6 into summation D square, which is 30, divided by N is 10, 10 into 10 square minus 1. So row is equal to 0.28. 0.82. Third one, 10 competitors in music contest are ranked by 3 judges A, B and C in the following order. Use the rank correlation coefficient to decide which pair of judges have a common taste in music. So now these are the ranks given by 3 judges. So the first judge has given the following ranks for the contestants. The second judge, that is Judge B, has given following ranks to the contestant, and Judge C has given the following ranks for contestant number for the contestants here. So now, based on these ranks, we have to find out which 2 judges have the same taste in music. To calculate that, we find the rank correlation coefficient between 2 judges, say A and B, then 2 judges, say B and C, and 2 judges A and C. If the rank correlation coefficient is negative, that means those 2 judges, they have opposite taste. And if the rank correlation coefficient is positive, and if it is close enough to 1, then we say that those 2 judges have the same taste. So first we will write the ranks given. These are the ranks given by the 3 judges. We calculate the value of D square of AB. So we first calculate D square values. 1 minus 3, that is minus 2. Minus 2 square will be 4. 6 minus 5, 1. 1 square will be 1. So like that, we calculate the values of D square of AB, that is by taking this as X and this as Y. We calculate the values of D square, which is equal to X minus Y whole square. So these are the values of D square AB, and summation of D square AB is equal to 200. Then we take the next 2 judges, that is judges B and C, and we calculate the values of D square for these 2 judges. So 3 minus 6, that is minus 3. Minus 3 whole square is plus 9. 5 minus 4, that's 1. 1 square is 1. Like that, we calculate all the values for the next 2 judges, that is B and C, and D square BC is here. And summation D square BC is equal to 214. Now if you find out D square of CA, we will be taking these two judges C and A, and if you calculate the values of all these values of D square, we get summation D square CA equal to 60. So now based on that we calculate rank correlation coefficient of judges A and B, judges B and C, and judges C and A. What is n here? N is 10. So for row calculation, again we will be using the same formula, 1 minus 6 summation D square by n into n square minus 1. But this same formula is used for 3 different cases, for AB, for BC and for CA. So when you calculate row of AB, here we will be using summation D square of AB. So when you put the value of summation D square of AB here as 200, n is 10, we get the value of row as minus 0.21. So that means what? Judges A and B, they both have opposite taste because row of A comma B is, row of AB is negative. Now if you take the next case, that is if you calculate row for two judges B and C, then here I have to take the summation value as summation D square BC, and that's equal to 214. So when you put that value over here, the value of row BC is equal to minus 0.297. Again the value is negative, which means that judges B and C have opposite taste. But if you take the summation value as summation D square CA equal to 60 here, that is for the last two judges or for judges C and A, in that case when you calculate the rank correlation coefficient row, your answer will be positive and you get the answer as plus 0.636, and this is close enough to 1. So we can say that judges C and A have same taste in music, or we can even say that judges C and A will be judging a contestant in the same way. So this is the conclusion. Therefore, judges C and A have a common taste in music. Fourth problem. The coefficient of rank correlation obtained by 10 students in statistics and accountancy was 0.2. So here rho is already calculated. So the value of rho is 0.2. It was later discovered that the difference in ranks in the two subjects of one of the students was wrongly taken as 9 instead of 7. Find the correct rank correlation coefficient. So here one value of D square is wrong. In the problem, what they had done earlier is they had calculated the value of summation D square and they had also calculated the value of rho. But this value of rho is wrong because the value of summation D square itself is wrong. Summation D square is wrong because instead of taking number 7 or instead of taking 7 square, they had taken 9 square. So to find the correct correlation coefficient, what we do is, first of all, we write the formula for rho. Rho is equal to 1 minus 6 summation D square divided by n into n square minus 1. N is 10 here. We have the calculated value of rho, which is equal to 0.2. Put that here. So 0.2 is equal to 1 minus 6 into, first we have to calculate the correct value of summation D square. So summation D square divided by 10 into 10 square minus 1. Now when you put the value, we get 6 summation D square. N is 10 in this. So when you calculate the value, you get 990 equal to 1 minus 0.2, which is equal to 0.8. So only after getting the correct answer for summation D square, I get the correct correlation coefficient. So to calculate the correct value of summation D square, first I have to know what was the calculated value of summation D square. The calculated value of summation D square was 132. To get the correct value of summation D square, what I have to do is, I have to subtract the wrongly taken value. They had made a mistake and they had taken the difference between marks as 9 instead of 7. So subtract the wrong value, that is minus 9 square, add or replace it with the correct value. The correct value was 7 square. So summation d square is now equal to 132 minus 9 square plus 7 square. So the correct value of summation d square is 100. So now using this, use the formula for rho and calculate the value of rho. So rho will be equal to 0.394. Next problem. Compute the rank correlation coefficient for the following data. So they have given you two values here, the values of capital X and the values of capital Y. And here the ranks are not given. Instead of that, the values are given. So based on the values, you should assign rank for them, and then you will have to calculate the value of rank correlation coefficient rho. Here, as you can see in the given table, some of the values are X are repeated and some of the values of Y are repeated. So when you are assigning rank here, you will have to use that note number 3, which I had given earlier. So first what we will do is, we will try to list out all the values of X in descending order. So when you do that, please do this in rough work only, don't include it in the computation table. So the maximum value taken by X here is 80. Then comes 75. 75 appears 2 times here. Then 68. Then again 64 repeats 3 times. Like that we continue, and 40 will be the last value. So now for these values we have to assign ranks. Obviously 80 will take the first rank. So 80 will have rank 1. So in your table also, you can immediately write the rank of 80, that is 1. Then after that, you have 75 and 75. You can see that this is in the second place as well as in the third place. So how to assign rank for the number 75? It is in second place and third place. So when you are taking the rank for number 75, take the rank as 2 plus 3 divided by 2, because it is in the second place and third place. So 2 plus 3 divided by the number of times this number repeats. So 2 plus 3 by 2 is equal to 5 by 2, that is 2.5. So assign rank 2.5 and 2.5 to 75 here. Now after that, 68 should take the rank 4, not 3. Please note. So 68 will take the next number's rank, that is 4, because we have left position second and third. So 68 will take rank 4. Then comes 64. 64 should have been in 5th place, 6th place and 7th place. So when you are assigning the rank here, what we do is we add the three numbers 5 plus 6 plus 7 and divide it by the number of times 64 is appearing, that is 3 times. So it is 5 plus 6 plus 7, that is 18. 18 by 3. 18 by 3 is 6. So you can check here, that is 5 plus 6 plus 7 by 3. So the rank for this term will be 6. So 64 will take rank 6. So the rank here will be 6. So for this the rank is 6. Then after that, next number is, I'm so sorry, for this the rank is 6. Then after that you have 55. Please note, it should have been 64 should have been in 5th, 6th and 7th position. So when you are assigning rank for 55, the rank will be 8. So here it takes rank 8. Then 50 will take rank 9. and obviously 40 will take rank 10. Now let's see how to assign ranks in case of Y. In case of Y, the highest rank is for 81, or 81 is the highest number here. So 81 will get first rank. Then you have 70. 70 will take second rank. Then after that 68. That is, there is a tie for position number 3 and 4. So how do you assign rank for these two numbers? You will have to add 3 plus 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 by 2. That is 3.5. So for 68, the rank is 3.5 and 3.5. Since you had taken positions 3 and position 4, the rank for the next number, that is 62, will be 5. After that, you can just go on ranking. 60 will be of rank 6, 58 will be of rank 7, then 50 will be of rank 8, then 48 will be of rank 9, and 45 will be of rank 10. So please understand how to assign ranks. Based on the positions, we will have to assign ranks. Then after that, when you are assigning rank to the next number, please don't forget that you have to start from the next number. Now the ranks are calculated. Let's calculate the values of d square, and d square is equal to x minus 5 whole square. So 4 minus 5, that is minus 1, minus 1 square, that is plus 1. Then 6 minus 7, that is minus 1, minus 1 square is 1. 2.5 minus 3.5, that is minus 1. If you square it, you get 1. Again here also it is 1. Then it is 5 square, that is 25. Then you have minus 5 square, again you get 25. Then you get 1 here. This is also 1. This is 0. And this is 16. Now when you add these values, you get the summation of d square, that is summation d square is equal to 72. So this order has to be maintained here. If you change the order here, you will not get the correct value for summation d square. You can't change the values of x and y which are given, because if you are changing both x and y together, then it is fine. But if you take some value for x and if you misplace the value of y, then your rank will be, or then the value of d square will be different. So take the given values of x as it is here, assign the ranks, and take the given values of y as it is, and then assign the rank. If you want, you can, in rough work, you list out the values of x and y in descending order, assign rank, and then write the ranks here. Then in the next case, what we do is, we'll have to calculate the value of row using this formula here. To use this formula, first of all, we should know what is M1, what is M2, and what is M3. Now here, M1 is equal to 2, because the first case which we had taken for repeated factors is this case, 75 and 75. So 75 repeated 2 times, so that is why M1 is equal to 2. Then after that, 64 appeared 3 times, or it repeated 3 times, so M2 is equal to 3. That is for x. Then if you start considering y values, 68 appeared 2 times, so M3 is equal to 2, and n is obviously equal to 10, and summation d square is already calculated, it is 72. Now put these values in the formula given and calculate the value of rho, and rho is equal to 0.545.